Okay, I was hoping to video this better, but I could barely even get it in there before they were after it. Come on, let me get you some. All right, so these guys are starving this morning. Look at Sunny, she's like all the way halfway across the bowl. So these are the puppy bowls. Go eat, baby. Here's some right here, Moana. Right there. These are the puppy bowls where the center is popped up. That way they're not supposedly climbing in here like this. This is going to be a hot mess. I'm not going to stress about it. I haven't cleaned their pen yet this morning. I cleaned it last night before bed. I put the dogs out because I didn't want mom and dad trying to get in here after their food, even though they've already been fed first. Shh, shh. Anyway, they are not happy about being left out. But these guys are starving, as you can see. Sunny, you're not helping. You're right in walking in a baby. Anyway, this is going to be a learning process. First time they've used these bowls. I didn't fill them all the way. They're going to be a hot mess. They'll lick each other. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can take a baby wipe to them and wipe them down. That's what I do anyway when they get nasty. If they happen to step in something that someone else has done. But it was actually pretty clean in here this morning. I was surprised. I was wondering if the mush was going to make them poo more. And really there wasn't hardly anything in here. And Mom got in here throughout the night and took care of them. They were quiet as church mouse till I came over and said good morning. I don't know why he's upset or upset. He doesn't usually bark. But anyway, this is what's the state of affairs. This is breakfast. Breakfast with the perfect 10. And you thought your toddler was messy. Look at this. Look at this face. That is Reef. That's Reef. They're all kind of shell-shocked, it looks like. But nobody's fussing. They were so loud this morning. Weren't you? Weren't you loud? Were you loud? Weren't you loud? Look at those little faces. They like it. It's no question about it. So we'll get 2 today. I'm making more already. Look at that face. What a sweetheart. Anyway, just thought you guys might like to see what in the heck it looks like. I don't know. Not quite sure if there's a better way to do it. I still kind of want them enclosed because they go far and fast. And I'd prefer not to have to clean up I don't have a dedicated room for them. So I prefer not to have to clean up my entire living room, carpet and everything else. So I feel like they're going to do it in here when we do it. And I'll just have to plan on cleaning up the mess afterwards. Reef is trying to. Oh, there's still some in there. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying all these new fun milestones. Look, somebody's still hungry. Kalani is the big eater, as I showed last night, if you didn't see that. She's the big eater. But that is Koa. Yeah, that's Koa. He didn't get enough. He didn't get enough. So they're going to lick it clean. I'm going to let them stay in there and go at it until it's all done. All said and done. Hello, beautiful. That's Nalu. Hello, beautiful. Did you get some for breakfast? And I did also let them try sipping some water this morning, because now if they're going to be doing this, I've got to make sure that they stay hydrated. Even though this is very watered down with goat's milk right now, I'm going to have to get more of that. I didn't realize I go through it so quick. I decided to just get a smaller one, to start off with. And I don't have to keep doing it with goat's milk. I can transition over to water, but I wanted to make sure they were staying hydrated, so I gave them each a chance to try drinking some water out of a little container. They all did great, but I'm probably going to have to put something in here for them. I think I'm going to get something like what you use with a chicken feeder. I think that's what I'm going to use. But anyway, hope you enjoy your breakfast as much as these guys. Okay, so if I can get them out of here, some of them are still trying to find the last drag. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some water in here for them so they can have water to drink. It'll also kind of pick up the last pieces that are in there and kind of wash the bowl. But anyway, I'm going to try that next. Like I have a few satisfied customers. I think they would say eat here again. I'll probably get a good rating. Here, look, that's Koa. Listen, I'm laughing it up. Isn't that cool? They're just born with that instinct. I really didn't have to do hardly anything to even show them what they needed to do, like where it was. Kalani, that's amazing. She's usually the most hungry and the most vocal. And here she is, sacked out. They're gonna be a hot mess. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna try to let it go. If they're gonna fall asleep, I'm gonna let it go with the way it is. That goes against my nature because I don't like things being dirty and messy, but you know, what are you gonna do when you got 10 puppies? I'm not gonna wake, I don't wanna wake them up and pull everything out of the bottom. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I can tolerate, but it's not ideal to be drinking water that your siblings have been walking in, but you know, we're just getting all this figured out. All right, have a beautiful day.